Good evening. Today is our 110th edition of Knight-Nui News. We are late again. This time we really trembled for Wales to win their second fall match, this time against South Africa. They played great, but it still was just a bit too little to end up with a win. Now, after a really crackling match, we're back for our news. Quite some things happened this week, from releasing of so long announced and anticipated for some of you, Kinect, and all the way to Call of Duty Black Ops, which was also released this week. So here we have quite some news to tell, and we better begin. Kinect was out on Wednesday, and so was the game we previewed some days before its release. Yes, we're talking about Harry Potter, the Deathly Hallows. Nothing special are establishing our previewers in the article. The game is one of those shooter games which can provide with bunch of enemies you have to get rid of. What about graphic and related things? Read our first preview in a row of more to come to our site in next week's or so. Enjoy reading. Call of Duty Black Ops was released this week as well. But is it worth to be bought at all? Everyone may have his own view about this, so our head admin Knight-Nui has one of his own as well. In the article, which was released just on the evening of releasing of Black Ops, Knight-Nui explains why he thinks this latest edition of Call of Duty should be better left on the store shelves than be bought. Waste of money and time, he says at the end of the article. But before you totally disagree with him, as I know there are many of you who love this game anyway, read the article first, and you might even find some facts which can prove he might even be right at the end. Editorials were meant to be regular on Monday at the beginning, but time just isn't our ally, so we write them when we find some inspiration to do so, and when we find the time gap in between all kinds of duties we have to perform in real life as well. This week our head admin and editor Knight-Nui found such a gap and dropped some lines into editorial box for you to enjoy. Now you should find some time to navigate to our site and read it, and maybe you'll get the picture of what we still are planning to do and why everything planned wasn't quite done yet. Enjoy reading. And the last thing new on our site this week is the FIFA blog written by Granko this time. One who would not carefully read the first entry might even think it is all about the real football and not the game. But it is all about the game. FIFA 2010, which finally finished in real play action with our two head admins, Granko and Knight-Nui. What they did, who they bought to play for their team, and more of such things is what this all FIFA blog is bringing to you. As I saw many people on Twitter who are playing some kind of virtual football, being this FIFA or something else, this blog surely is something of their interest as well. Enjoy reading. On our forum this week, the first discussion and news to mention was releasing of Black Ops. Related to previously reported article on our site, you can either discuss the game itself or the article, so you're warmly invited to participate in discussion. 200 gaming characters is the artwork, which is not created by us, but we were really so amazed by it that we have published the link to it on our forum. On the artwork there are all the most important gaming characters from Zelda to Mario and more. The discussion is going on about which among those presented there on the artwork you like the most. Well, I just can't decide. How about you? Come and discuss with us. As it should be, we marked Remembrance Day on our forum as well. As you know, hostilities of the World War I formally ended on 11th November at 11 a.m. in 1918, and in Commonwealth this day is observed as Remembrance Day to remember all casualties of armed forces and civilians of the war, especially World War I. The topic is still open in general discussion of our forum. As you all know, there are autumn internationals in rugby sport, which is one of our main interests these days. We're especially locked on the games Wales plays, so previous and this Saturday was all rugby. The discussion is going on our forum, of course. Before the matches you can find all vital informations in the topic, and after the matches we surely run a discussion about the particular game. You are invited to join us, especially this week, when Wales almost won against South Africa. The game was brilliant, but obviously final touch was missing. However, whatever view on all this you have, you are welcome to present it in our rugby topic of general discussion forum. And now something related to Knight-Nui. Harbour, our sister site, was totally updated these days, and on the site you are able to find all the newest things happening in Knight-Nui network. There is new editorial, updated latest movies from our channels, and also the newest articles from our site. We also managed to provide you with full edition of our Halloween edition of Knight-Nui news, which you can watch from Harbour directly, or you can use updated Ustream embed from our channel on the first site. And there is the except from the newest chapter of Ghost Story published on Knight-Nui forum as well. So, plenty of things to read and watch on Harbour as well. This is everything for tonight. This time we afforded the delay on the purpose, as rugby match between Wales and South Africa just couldn't be overlooked. Despite of Wales' loss, we are looking forward to the next match with Fiji. Hope this one will be a win. Until next Saturday or Sunday then. Good night from Night Ghost and Knight-Nui staff.